Welcome to Socialist Republican Radio. We would like to begin today's broadcast by extending our deepest condolences to the family, friends and comrades of volunteer Seamus McGrain, who died while being held a prisoner of war by the counter-revolutionary Free State in Portage Prison. Seamus died as he lived, an unbowed and unbroken Republican activist, and his loss is felt by the entire Republican family and base. Today, June 3rd, 2019, marks the anniversary of IRA volunteer Michael Gaughan, who died on this day in 1974 while on hunger strike in Parkhurst Jail in England. Michael Gaughan was murdered by British imperialism through force feeding. The Brits, in an attempt to break the hunger strike, used a tube to force feed Michael, which was shoved down his throat. During one of these sessions, the tube pierced Michael's lung and he contracted pneumonia and died. This song is dedicated to his memory.
To break the chain, I raised the flag in England, prepared to fight or die. Far away from Mayo, happy neath an Irish sky. Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. To dear old Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, there let my body lie. Home at last in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. My body cold and hungry, in Parkhurst Jail I lie, for the loving of my country. On hunger strike I'll die. I have but one last longing, and I'll pray you'll not deny. That's to bury me in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky. Take me home to Mayo, across the Irish Sea. Home to dear old Mayo, where once I roamed so free. Take me home to Mayo, there let my body lie. Home at last in Mayo, beneath an Irish sky.
Today also marks the anniversary of IRA volunteers Tony Dorrance, Lawrence McNally and Pete Ryan. These volunteers were killed in active service on this day in 1991 during a shoot-to-kill ambush launched by Britain's SAS. First Sheet Boss are Son Heron. And now for this week's Socialist Republican news. Irish Social Republicans extend their solidarity to the Ballymurphy families as they continue their quest for justice for their loved ones murdered in cold blood by the British Army's Parachute Regiment. This week, as British war criminal Mike Jackson took to the stand to lie about the events surrounding the Ballymurphy massacre, we assert that no justice can ever be won through the British courts, and Jackson and other British war criminals will only pay for their crimes when they are tried before people's courts and face the people's revolutionary justice. This week will see a visit to Ireland by Donald Trump, the US President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. While mass protests against Trump are expected, highlighting a variety of different issues, very little is being said about the ongoing US imperialist occupation of Shannon Airport in County Clare. The Free State is complicit in Anglo-American imperialism and its agenda through its now two-decade-long facilitation of the US and NATO war machine at Shannon Airport. Shannon has become a forward operations base for the US and NATO to wage their imperialist wars of conquest across the world. Trump's visit has turned Shannon Airport and much of County Clare into an imperialist occupied zone with roadblocks, sniper towers, covert military and secret service activity, all compliant to disrupt the daily lives of local residents. Irish Social Republicans believe that Trump's visit is a key opportunity to challenge the ongoing presence of the imperialist war machine at Shannon Airport. The Irish people have consistently demonstrated that we want nothing to do with imperialism or imperialist wars, and Irish Social Republicans assert that now is the time to build a mass people's campaign to drive Anglo-American imperialism out of Shannon. And today, the working class campaign Bring It to Their Doors returned to the home of Free State Housing Minister, the blue shirt Owen Murphy. Owen Murphy has the key responsibility for the ongoing housing and homelessness crisis in the 26 counties, which has led to very numerous deaths on our streets. Irish Social Republican Radio is very supportive of the Bring It to Their Doors campaign, which is holding the Free State elite to account. Here is the statement read by the campaign today.
Today we are back outside the house of the Minister for the Housing Crisis, Owen Murphy. Owen's brother famously played the part of a gangster in the hit TV series Love Hate, but the real life gangster lives right here behind us. Owen's grandfather was a thief who embezzled thousands from his wealthy contacts back in the day. Owen has learned well from his family's criminal activities both on and off screen. He has excelled in stealing the roofs from over their children's heads. This is the man who spent 36,000 of taxpayers' money on a weekend trip away, while the number of homeless people rises every day under his watch. This is the man who continues to privatise housing for his landlord friends, when what we really need is public social housing to address the housing and homeless crisis. This is the man who thinks cramming 40 people into a shared accommodation is an acceptable solution to the housing crisis. Many would like to see this man dragged from his home and incarcerated for his crimes against the people of Ireland. I would prefer to see him dragged from his home and made stay in a homeless shelter so he could experience first-hand the devastation caused by his actions. We demand Owen Murphy resigns immediately, or we will continue to bring it to his door, bring it to the doors.
As I say, Irish Social Republican Radio is very supportive of the Bring It to Their Doors campaign and will continue to highlight the absolutely excellent activities of this working class activist group. And to play us out today, we have an international socialist anthem written by an Irish Social Republican, Fenian and communist activist, Jim Connell from County Meath. This is Billy Bragg singing The Red Flag.
People's flag is deepest red, it's shrouded off the mass of dead. And ere the limbs grew stiff and cold, their hearts blood died in every fold. Then raised the scarlet standard high, beneath its folds we'll live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. Change its colour now. Raise the scarlet standard high. Beneath its folds we'll live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. It will recall the triumphs past, it gives the hope of peace at last. The banner bright, the symbol plain of human rights and human gain. Raise the scarlet standard high, if its foes will live or die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. His minds are fixed on health and place. The cringe beneath the rich man's frown and all that sacred emblem down. Raise the scarlet standard high, beneath its foes we'll live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here. With heads uncovered, swear we all to bear it on board till we fall. Come dungeons dark or gallows grim, this song should be our parting hymn. Raise the scarlet standard high, beneath its foes we'll live and die. Though cowards flinch and traitors sneer, we'll keep the red flag flying here.
And finally on today's show, we'd like to announce two upcoming important events. First, the Starry Plough Historical Society are organising an international solidarity event at 2 p.m. on Saturday, June 8 in College Barracks, Dublin. A walk through Aleppo will feature photographs by a Syrian photographer of his war-torn city devastated by imperialism and its proxies. This event is free of charge. Secondly, Irish Socialist Republicans will gather in Boltonstown Cemetery at 1 p.m. on Saturday, June 29th for the 3rd annual Boltonstown commemoration organised by the Seamus Costello Memorial Committee. The event is organised to honour the father of Irish republicanism, Theobald Wolfe Tone, and will also pay tribute to the United Irishmen as the first Irish Republican People's Army and the 1798 Rebellion as the first Irish Republican People's War. We hope to see many of our listeners attend this event. That's all we have time for today. We'll be back again next week, providing you with unrepentant Socialist Republican analysis. Thanks for listening.